Hey, New Ages, I need to ask you something. Um, do you guys think that when people die, their spirits become part of the one or the whole? Like they kind of like all merge together? Is that true? Because I'm wondering. I was thinking that when New Ages channel spirits and stuff like that, I was thinking, why don't you channel something called the soup spirit? Why do you guys say that you can contact spirit people like Grandma Elizabeth? Why wouldn't you be contacting the soup spirit if everything merges into one? You'd think that the soup spirit would call itself, I don't know, the soup spirit or legion or something, because everything merges into it. How could there be a separate identity like Grandma Elizabeth or whoever? Or Grandma, I don't know, pick a name. And yeah, it kind of seems like a massive contradiction, doesn't it? So, what is it? Is it everything merges into one? The soup spirit, or not? Either way, you guys are wrong. So, your task now is to choose which way you are wrong. Are you guys wrong in thinking that everything merges into one? Or are you guys wrong in saying that you guys channel individual spirits? So, pick which one is wrong, because you can't have both. And how could you say that there's evil entities and good entities if everything is one? Wouldn't it be just like one thing that's neither good or bad, or is both good and bad? Something to think about, eh? And if everything does merge into the one, do you have free will? What happens if what you want is outnumbered by the majority of what comprises the one? Seems though that you don't really have free will, do you? If everything is one, unless you're in the majority. And if you still want to cling to everything becoming part of the one, and you can somehow, when you're a spirit, manifest as a single entity, then what's the mechanism that allows that to happen? I think of your soup spirit as being like, if you get a palette and you get like all the different colors and you mix them together, you got like some kind of brownish, blackish color there. How do you separate the different colors? Like if you wanted to get, I don't know, like yellow out of there, how do you do it as far as the spirit goes? If you see my point, if you see what I mean, how is it done? And at that point, are you part of the one? And it seems as though that a lot of the time you New Agers talk about, oh, there's the good ascended masters in there, going against the bad ones and everything. So if everything is one, what is it? A schizophrenic one? A schizophrenic spirit that everything merges into? It goes against itself constantly because there's good and bad, and it's got to be constantly fighting itself like a retarded, mentally deranged um, like scorpion that's trying to sting itself because it's against itself. It thinks, you guys have such a ridiculous belief. It's not funny. And if that is how your soup spirit is, why would you want to be a part of it? That's the question. And if everything all is one, and every spirit merges into the one, then what is the point of striving to become a better person, or anything for that matter? What's the point of anything if everything's going to be pretty much poured into the same bowl, so to speak? What's the point? There is no point, and the reality is the belief that you guys have is wrong, and you guys are being deluded, deceived, and used to make people that live on the earth more rich and happy. And not only that, you're working for the evil side, and Christianity is correct. A lot of you aren't in evil people, pretty much. You guys want to do good, but it's the same outcome, whether you like it or not. And you guys talk about a cleansing of the earth. That's just like killing a whole bunch of people that don't want to believe and or can't believe or can't do something or other. But that kind of pretty much goes straight against what you guys believe. You guys think that everything's one. So why would everything have to be on the same level? Wouldn't the one be deficient in the lower so-called vibrations and everything? If everything's all one, then where do the souls of those go? You guys think that everything merges into the one. So like I said, it pretty much goes back to the thing of what's the point of doing anything? What's the point of trying to become an ascended master or whatever the hell you guys try to do? There is no point if everything gets poured into that same bowl.